The lies that women tell themselves that keep them delusional. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I just want to say I'm not talking about all women. It just feels that way. And if you relate to anything that I'm saying in my videos, you may want to check yourself. All right? Now, for the guys, today we're going to be talking about lies that women tell themselves that keep them delusional. All right? Before I get started, I want you to just understand, and I have to constantly repeat this. Women live life based off emotions. Guys live life based off of logic. What we have going on in today's society is that you have a lot of men that have a lot of estrogen throughout their body. So when you have an overdose of estrogen and not that much testosterone, a lot of men have the same emotions as a woman. So a lot of guys out there now are weaklings, even muscular wise. You're seeing more incelic men due to the lack of hormones in men, and you're seeing more women who have more masculine traits. All right, but inside of this little world, we still see women not facing reality as much as others. You do have some women that are woke, but you have a lot more that are asleep. All right, and that's what we're going to talk about today. What is it that a woman keeps telling herself that keeps her single, that keeps her depressed? First, one thing that a lot of women are doing nowadays is they think every man is not good enough. And the reason why they think every man is not good enough is because society started shifting over and started favoring women a lot more than normal. So a lot of women were able to get a lot of jobs. The more money that a woman makes, the more she feels like her value is. So she keeps overvaluing herself, thinking that she needs a overvaluable guy. The thing is, overvaluable guys don't want the same thing out of the woman that the woman is using for leverage to have an ego. That's the biggest problem that women are facing, is that they think that they're top notch. What you're not realizing is that, no, the more of a man that you could compete with and that you strive to be just like a man, the less valuable you are to another man. But in her eyes, she feels like she needs the richest guy in the world, the best looking guy in the world, the most alpha guy in the world. She feels like she deserves that psychologically and internally based off of what society has told her is valuable. But at the end of the day, she thinks no man can match. So she waits on the sideline for that superhero to come along, and he never comes along. Next, what a lot of women may not notice about themselves, but a lot of guys you're going to notice, is that women need a man to talk to them bad. And that's what they tell themselves. And the reason why they tell themselves that they need a man to talk to them bad is because too many guys are talking to them good. Women hate walking around in this fairy tale where they feel like they can get anything that they want. You got a lot of spoiled brats out there that suffer from a lot of insecurity, that walk around and abuse the beta male privilege. But for the most part, most women are driving themselves crazy the more they are around a beta male nice guy. So what are women doing? They're looking for the roughest and toughest guy out there, because they're thinking overly like, I just don't need an alpha male. I need a man who's all the way alpha. So they feel like the guy that treats them bad is more alpha because they're constantly surrounded by the beta male. This is why you see a lot of women that always go towards the bad guys. It's because they feel like they needed to be treated bad in order for them to feel vulnerable, in order for them to feel feminine. As much as they try to act like they tough, the more a woman starts to act tough, the more she feels like she's losing herself. So when she gets around these guys that treat them bad, those guys make her feel like a woman again. And that's what a lot of women are telling themselves. I need the gangster. I need the thug. I need something that's so hardcore that's the complete opposite of what these beta males are giving me. I need a challenge. I don't need the world. And that's what women are telling themselves. I need a thug because these guys are too weak. And she continues to stay single because not many are gonna find a rich thug. Next, Love is only her standards. Each woman got a different definition of love, which really pretty much revolves around you revolving around her. So understand that women every day are hiring their standards, right? In a man and what they want done before they fall in love with him. You see a lot of black women do that. A lot of black women try to debate their way into a man's heart. They try to force a man to love them. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. You don't like us because of this. It's right. If you're not attractive, you're not attractive. You cannot force a man to like an unattractive woman because she has a good job or because she has certain things. That's what you can't do. So what women do is they have all of these standards that a man has to be in order for her to fall in love with him. If not, he's not good enough. You have a lot of girls that say, you don't make enough money for me to be your girlfriend, or you're not tall enough for me to be your girlfriend. The more accomplishments that they have on their own, the higher and delusional their standards go. And that's one of the main things that keeps them single. It's due to the fact that her standards are too high for any man to reach. Her standards are too high for a man to reach, for her to love him. Women love has to be bought and they're up for sale. You just have less men that are willing to pay. Next, single life is the best life. That's what she tells herself. She constantly tells herself single life is the best life. I love being single. Most girls are gonna go through that phase in their early 20s. By the time they get around to 26 through 30, they're gonna be trying to fight to fall in love. They're gonna be trying to fight to have a man. Typically, non-black women are gonna do this. Black women are washed. They're gonna probably be single all the way up into their 50s and 60s now. But for all the non-black women, most of them at 26 are gonna turn around and start running towards men so they can be married. The only problem is they go their earlier years thinking the single life is the best life. So they sleep around more, they drink more, they do everything and just lives free, not realizing that they're completely ruining themselves because they kept telling themselves, I need to be single, I need to be single. It ruins them because women naturally need companionship in order to feel whole. You don't believe me? Take a woman who's been single too long. She's gonna walk in the gym looking sexy as possible just to get any attention, to try to draw in the right woman, to try to draw in the right man. Most women that don't need a man looks like one. Next, last but not least, all good men are taken. That's what all the women think now. All the good men are taken. When she means by good men, she means that rich alpha males that can sex her real good and buy her whatever she wants. All of them are gone. But what women don't realize is it wasn't that many out there at the beginning. Instagram has you thinking that. Your likes and DMs, the rap videos, the stuff on TV has you thinking that that is real because you are disconnected from reality. A lot of men are disconnected from reality too. I tell people all the time, the internet has pulled extroverted people into a world of introverts. That's what's driving everyone insane. This world is not designed for you. A lot of the internet is not designed for a lot of people. And now a lot of people are trapped inside of a matrix that keeps them delusional and they live in their own depression. Right? This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you was able to get the message. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista.